I'll show you a neat little trick too. If you're ever wondering when you're tightening a bolt, which way to turn it to tighten it or to loosen it, if you use your right hand and point your thumb in the direction that you want the bolt to move. So in this case you want the bolt to come up because you're tightening it. So if you take your right hand and point upwards, the direction your fingers point is the direction you need to spin the bolt to tighten it. And if you want to loosen it, you point your thumb downwards, the direction your fingers point is the way you've got to turn it.
At Jellybean AutoCrafters, we're really honored to be part of this Naskarz program. We find that kids need some focal point in their life, and the cars are a thing that kept us out of trouble when we were younger, and now we're seeing that being able to give back to society and do the same thing for them as well. So we've taken this 35 Ford here from a lot of pieces. A lot of volunteers have helped out in that, and now we're doing our part to help the kids as well. The kids come in here to do some welding, to do some fabrication, to do a lot of things that are able to help them learn their skills and also to show them a little bit more about life itself.
This came from Saskatchewan, a field in Saskatchewan, and it lived at my house with my 36 for about 4 years while I tried to get the program up and running. And then it went down to Vancouver Community College, and it was donated to the Naskarz program from there. And this will be a black and white, blue flamed police car for the Vancouver Police.
So the Vancouver Police Department will use it for ceremonial things?
This ceremonial things, and it will be a piece that will belong to the police museum. And it will have fully functioning blue and red lights and siren, and it'll be a parade car that will be seen within the community at community events.
How long do you think it'll take to get to that point?
We're probably a year and a little bit away from driving and being fully functional. As we move forward, funding is of course what drives that. Without funding, we can't work on the car, and the volunteer time takes a great deal longer than if we have someone able to donate some hours to it or go in and work on the car. So what we're going to do with this rear fender for brake lights and for the emergency blue and red is we're going to cut a flame in the fender. We're going to inset a light. That light will do blue and red. The tips of the flames will do orange, and that'll be our turn signals. A company called Lambert Enterprises is going to do all the work for us, and they're going to donate that to the project. Those lights will alternate with the rear bar light, so they'll alternate blue and red on the light, and the turn signals will do the same thing. So it'll be a very brilliant LED turn signal and all of that sort of stuff. But when you turn on the blue and red, the emergency equipment, it'll do the blue and red and light up the car in the police emergency system.